Hi, my name is Sherry McKeon, and this is Cross Potent, a place where magical people meet. And this is going to be a Moon and Sky farm report, and our topic is going to be geography. I have a lot of questions posed to me about how do you figure out when it's going to be frost, and what is my climate zone, and things along those lines. I'm going to try to explain that in this video. First thing I'm going to explain is there are several different kinds of charts. You can have a terrain chart of the type of terrain in your area. There's also a frost chart, and there's also a general climate or weather zone that is related to your area. First thing I'm going to show you is the way the Farmer's Almanac does it. They do predictions for different regions of the country, and they divide the country up like such. Let's see if I can make sure I get a good picture of that for you. At the moment, I am up here in Illinois. I am about to go on vacation in my house down in Florida. So each one of these regions is a different climatic area, and the Farmer's Almanac will give a brief description of their weather predictions for each of these little areas. So that's kind of the way the Farmer's Almanac does it. Another favorite book of mine, I have many favorite books, you'll find that out, by John Seymour, the new Self-Sufficient Gardener. He has some nice maps in the back, and he has a frost map, which is nice. Let's see if I can get a close-up of that. Here, showing the last dates of frost with your color coordinating. Down here in Florida, you can see it's, I'm going to focus on it, June 30th through February 8th. Up here in Illinois, it's a whole lot later, more like May 10th. And regions of California can be planted a little bit earlier than that. So that's another kind of chart, more called climate zones. This chart, now these are on page 248 and 249 of one of my favorite books here. These are climate zones, and you can see this looks a lot more like what the Farmer's Almanac has. It shows very subtropical zone in Florida with a mildly tropical zone in the middle of Florida. North Florida has like a third region, and up here in Illinois, I'm right on the border of these two. Right where that white line cuts through is about where I'm at. So I'm on the edge of both of those zones, which are zone 22 and 25. So I don't know if this is going to focus in on the actual words very well. Zone 22, prairie country with cold, drying winter winds, rainfall 30 to 40 inches, what it says. And 25, the lower one here along the Ohio Valley, warm summer with risk of drought, moderate winter, rainfall 40 to 50 inches. So this is a climate zone of generally how you would divide up the country. The other map that I wanted to show you, I'm going to set this over here, is the Native American one. When the Native Americans come across the Bering Strait, they made a type of map which is the basis of our Earth Astrology for the Native Americans. And many have said this represents different races of people, but I tend to reject that. The older belief is that this is actually climate zones, a climate zone map. Whereas when they came through the Bering Strait, they encountered these deep valleys up in Alaska and, you know, all the way down to Seattle, all throughout that quadrant of the North American continent. This side of the North American continent was in a glacier 16, 17, 18,000 years ago when they first came over. This would, of course, be down in Florida and the Bahamas, very hot and sunny, and of course this is the desert Southwest. So many consider this, the climate zones of North America, as the base map of the Earth Astrology of the Native Americans. And I hope this has been helpful to understand how this is tabulated and how we calculate these sort of things and how we plan for the spring, the upcoming spring. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.